And you as a mother to come up here and try to justify what that little bad little girl did, yeah, you definitely the problem.
You know how stupid you fucking look as a mother? Got your fucking daughter on this fucking internet. That little motherfucker sitting there smirking at. That was a forced fucking apology. I see. Look at where she come from. And the same woman who, by the way, is bragging about dining and dashing. It's just a whole generation of degenerates.
She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
8th.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen.
All right, up next we have Pink Book Lessons.
Wait, stop the madness. Why are you coming up here reading off this resume of accolades after we just saw this little girl run up and punch a grown woman?
Little girl, the fact that you sat on that live with that hoodie on, looking like Cleo, ready to set it off, lets me know that you would do it all over again if you had the chance to. And please don't think that we don't know that you tried to play in our face with that whack apology.
Gosh, this is just the intro to the video, but they just keep going so hard that I'm just gonna keep letting it play.
Y'all seem confused, and I don't do the confusion. Yes, I was there. Yes, I was there. Did I touch that lady? No, I did not touch that lady. Did I touch her kids? No, I did not touch her kids.
Of property. So let's take a look at what she wrote. She tagged her GoFundMe. She also said all those other GoFundMes are fake. Please report. Please go get all your funds back. She said, I appreciate all the messages and kind words you guys have for me.
Talking about some, why you let your niece fight that lady and her kids? Mind your business. I'm not her CEO and I'm not her mama. And another thing, I just sat there and minded my business.
Cancel the holidays. Winter is
here. Listen, which one of you fine, outstanding gentlemen are going to step up to be the stepdad for this? Because evidently there are no men in this house or these houses. Because once again, when you have structure, discipline, and respectful man who leads a family, you don't get this right here.
All right, you guys. So listen, people are saying these kids need to go to jail, not juvie, because if you act like an adult, then you get treated like one. But today I just want to come and provide an update about the mom.
Listen to me very carefully. I'm from the Chi, not the outer suburbs, not someplace up north that's a suburb of Chicago. Like, I'm from the inner city. And now I get it. I grew up in the 90s. But there was always one rule. If you was with your mom, you didn't get touched. It didn't matter. Because once again, we understood what respect was within reason. But now, let us catch you around the corner, or let me catch you around the corner, and you not with your mom. It's a SOS, smash on sight. Listen to me very clear. I am no tough guy. But these were the rules. Evidently, these kids didn't get the memo. You don't attack grown-ups.
It ain't what you gotta explain because it's all there, babes. She goes on to jokingly say how she was an innocent bystander and she doesn't believe in violence. You literally watch the violence happen. Your niece is literally a part of the violence, and you're not her CEO, you're not her mama. I don't give a damn if this is your brother's child, sister's child, whoever's child. You mean to tell me that you cannot reprimand your niece when you know that she's doing dead wrong? Or do you really not know? Because it seems to be that you are very ignorant, that you're very remedial, and that you take this lightly. See, this could have ended up being a very expensive weekend for you and your entire family. But thank goodness that that mother that God sent was only concerned about protecting her children instead of harming y'all's. But we wondering why the children are behaving like this. Look at what the they come from. Look at the stock that they come from. That's girl's auntie. Look at where she come from. And the same woman who, by the way, is bragging about dining and dashing. It's just a whole generation of degenerates.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that. Now, we're going to get into some of these videos that people have made in commentary of seeing the lack of disrespect that the moms or the aunts even had for the situation That's crazy that this made national news. And what's even crazier, it puts us as black people, and even worse, like, you know, them people don't even think good about us already. I know you shouldn't care what people think. Listen, you keep thinking that way, and you gonna understand some things in life real quick now.
Little girl, the fact that you sat on that live with that hoodie on, looking like Cleo, ready to set it off, lets me know that you would do it all over again if you had the chance to. And please don't think that we don't know that you tried to play in our face with that whack apology. It was very forced and it was very disingenuous. Not only that, the fact that you sat up there laughing and trying to smile through it all pissed me off even more. And to that woman that was in the video with you, talking about she's just a child. Well, she wasn't a child when she raised her hand and started swinging on that grown woman. So guess what? From here on out, you get grown woman treatment. Not only that, see, y'all tried to play with that lady, but God didn't play about her. That woman got a new house. She got a new car. She moved out of that neighborhood and her children now go to a new school. Not only that, a local rapper now is going to fly her and her family out to LA for the weekend and covered all of their Christmas stuff. The reality of it is that apology that you gave will not take away the memories that that lady is going to have to live with for the rest of her life from what y'all did to her and her children. So you can keep that.
You put your motherfucking daughter on this motherfucking internet and you want to first tell us not too much, don't disrespect your daughter, have some respect they fucking kids. Bitch, we don't give a fuck about if they kids or not. Because if half of us was at that motherfucking, if we was on site at that fucking school, we would have forgot they was kids. Because remind your fucking daughter and her regular friends that they was the fucking children and they should have showed some fucking respect. You know how stupid you fucking look as a mother, got your fucking daughter on this fucking internet, that little motherfucker sitting there smirking at. That was a forced fucking apology. And them two bitches that you had behind you, oh, listen, they kids, you the kids are our future. Bitch, they ain't my fucking future. Not them raggedy motherfuckers. You got me up. You done brought your fucking raggedy daughter on this motherfucking internet with two other adults. That video showed me everything I fucking needed to know. I see why your daughter did that. You think we give a fuck about her good grades? You think we give a fuck about her being the captain of any cheerleader? And she don't need to be the captain of because if she clearly showed us she can't lead a mother. They never couldn't lead, and I don't give a fuck that I called her because she's a child. I don't give a fuck. They wasn't acting like fucking children. So don't get on this fucking internet giving us that an apology and think we're gonna swallow that. Bitch, keep that. And like I said, that video and the way you were speaking and the way them other two bitches behind you was acting, it tells me everything I fucking need to know why your daughter acted like that. Get the fuck out of here.
Fams, especially my gentlemen, ladies, but especially my gentlemen, please be your kid's life. Do not let your kids be these kids right here and then make piss poor excuses for why your kids are who they are. Listen, your kids are who they are because of you. And I get, what's that thing called? Peer pressure. But still, they are who they are because of you. Pink Book Lesson was dropping some fire with this one right here. So I'm going to make sure to link her information down below so that we can catch the whole video. It's probably a good 14 minutes long. But let me know what you think. Gentlemen, are you looking to be stepdads to these women and their kids? Is this a natural occurrence where you're from or where you're at? Let me know, because once again, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, this right here, we don't do this. Ladies and gents, have a great night. Until the next time, Big Sarge the Gentleman, I'm out of here. Peace, peace, and peace.
Operator, Big Sarge is a true gentleman.